You have heard so much about him, but in a few minutes, you're going to hear from him.
Tell him a little bit right here.
Talk to me, say something.
Tell me what's really going on.
Get your ass on.
Yeah. Well, I don't give a shit.
Look around, what do you see?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? Welcome to Stargell World with me, the bona fide G, certified true, Atlanta, Georgia born, coming to you straight out of Burlington, North Carolina, not afraid to yell out what's real, nor speak what I feel. The boss with the hot sauce, the king with the real thing, the prince with all the sense, the hound with the crowd, the dog with it all. Carlos Stargell, the last. Cause when they made me,
they broke the mold.
Yeah.
Birthday shout outs. Everybody whose birthday today, June 9th. And before I get to the birthday shout outs, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna normally give a shout out first. A shout outs to everybody all around the world, across the country, the state of Georgia, all the cities, and mainly the Atlanta area.
Tell me what's really going on.
Well, that's what I wanted to get out the way first. But as far as birthday shout outs, I want to give birthday shout outs to the people who I'm real close and cool with, and to that one I love. I want to give birthday shout outs to my homeboy Dion, Kia's mom, Janice Henderson.
Happy birthday, sister. May God bless you with many, plenty more.
Yeah.
And I want to give birthday shout outs to my cousin in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma.
How about those Thunder James?
Yeah, happy birthday to my cousin James Nash, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. God bless you. Many, plenty more. And how about them Thunder?
Talk to me, say something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And then the birthday shout out who I really want to give a shout out to. You always save the best for last. Want to give shout outs to my youngest, Sierra Russell, but she's married now. Happy birthday, baby. And may God bless you with many, plenty more. Yep, to my youngest. Happy birthday, made it the 26th.
Damn, I'm getting old.
I know I am, but hey, that what comes with the package deal.
Talk to me, say something.
Well, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, but anyway, y'all, I had to say happy birthday to those three, especially my homeboys, kids, mama. Been knowing them for years, and definitely family, especially my cousin out at Oklahoma City. And I had to give a shout out, and I had to give a shout out to those Thunder. Man, those guys are serious when it comes to that round ball, though. They should have won that game when they played in Indiana Monday night, but hey, it is what it is. But I will say this, it's gonna be a dynamite series on the real, for real.
Talk to me.
It is. And y'all know I had to give a shout out to my baby, my youngest child, Sierra Russell. Well, it was Parsons and as Russell now that she's married. Just I had to give a shout out to my baby, let her know Daddy loves you. And birthday shout out from her. Birthday shout outs coming from the other half, my wife, Veronica. And she told me to let her know that she wish her a happy birthday too as well. We love you, CC. All you have to do is call your dad, let you call me and call Veronica. We love you. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah. But anyway, y'all, I was talking to a friend of mine earlier, and I told him, and I let him know, he welcome to join me on the live show. But I let him know too up front when I'm doing this, I'm as real can get. I don't have time for none of them frank ass jokes he be telling, coming up with dumb shit. I mean, I ain't say it. I mean, he can say it to me because we friends, but when it comes on my show, you got to be different when you coming on my show, because if you don't come correct, don't come at all.
You have heard.
Talk to me.
And that's on the real for real, because like I said, it's all about having fun, but it's a difference between having fun
And just saying straight up bullshit.
and that's on the real for real. I mean, you can have some fun, and it's not what you say, and it's how you say it, but in some situations, it's what you say too, because what you can say can be real stupid to other people's eyes. And that's on the real for real. Not trying to be difficult or a smart ass, but this is reality. I mean, you can't say certain stuff around a lot of people, because a lot of people don't know how to take it, especially if they don't know you. Now, that's what I was trying to tell him. Now, with me, all I have to do is tell him to just shut up.
Fuck up.
And that's all there is to it. But anybody else, they'll probably give them that look like, what the f is wrong with you, man? You know, I mean, they will really clown on him, and I'm trying to keep him from getting involved in that situation, because you don't know one thing about it. We ain't gonna mess with nobody when we're cool with, because you mess with me, you mess with them, you gonna mess with me. And like I say, I will defend the ones I'm cool with, and I defend the ones who I love. But I will say this, I ain't gonna be crazy enough to co-sign your bullshit now. Now, that's a different story. If you're wrong, you're wrong. I'm still gonna call you out regardless, but I'm not gonna do it out of spite. I'm gonna do it out of love.
Talk to me.
And that's on the real for real. That's on the real for real. So get yourself together and
Get your ass on.
basically that's what I'm saying. So you gotta get it together. And like I say, we in a world where people really don't give a shit. And y'all know that's on the real for real, because people on this earth are crueler than you think. That's why you gotta be prepared to watch yourself and have your sugar and iced tea together and be prepared of what will come at you.
Around, what's speed?
I see a whole lot of crazy, ignorant motherfuckers walking on this earth. I mean, who am I to judge? None of us are perfect, nowhere near perfect. But you got a lot of them who think they do. And guess what? They gonna be the main ones who gonna have to be held accountable and answer to God.
Tell them a little bit right here.
That's the truth. Yeah, that's the truth, though. And then there's a lot of them don't think, that take so much for granted. They just don't know. They could be here today, gone the next second. But if they really don't be careful, God might can call them in. So please, get it together while you're still on earth.
Oh, you think your ass will get up?
Yeah, because it might be too late. And that's on the real for real. But I'm gonna stop right there. But I do want to mention the birthday shout out again to my youngest. Baby, I hope you watching me. Cause you know I'm gonna give you a shout out. Just because we might not talk every day, that don't mean that daddy don't be thinking about you. That don't mean daddy don't love you. Cause daddy do. Oh, daddy loves you. You know daddy do. And I miss seeing you when you used to come in that Kroger. You used to make my day. You used to make me smile every time you come in there. That's on the real for real. And you know I had to chump a man child because he thought I was trying to flirt. I said, you know when I said that N word, and I said, please, that's my child. Now, what I look like flirting with my child, you dumbass. He told me, how old are you, man? I said, you know how old I am. He said, you ain't got no daughter that young. I said, man, I got two. And my oldest is older than her. He said, man, I ain't know yet. I said, remember my oldest, the one who mom passed away? He said, oh, he was like, I'm sorry. He said, he told me, he said, but on the for real, man, you made some beautiful babies. I told her, I know I did. Yeah. And I told him I love him to the fullest, and I wouldn't trade him in for the world. And that go for her and my oldest daughter. I love both of them to the fullest. I mean, because like I said, it might be different, but it's equal. But they know daddy love them, and they know daddy will act a fool about them. That is true. I don't play about mine. You mess with mine, we gonna have more issues than Jet Magazine, because I'm gonna show you a side of me you know you ain't gonna like. And I'm gonna show you a side that you're gonna respect after you see it.
Hawk them is.
And that's on the real for real. But just let you know, just to say this, yeah, I love my girls. Like I said, to the fullest. Because they mine. And that is true, they mine. They came from my damn loins.
Hawk them is.
And that is so true. But baby, like I say again, if you watching, you have a wonderful birthday. Kiss my grands for me. And let your husband know that dad is still there. Or that your dad is still here on this earth itself. I'm in North Carolina now. And I ain't that I had to go, but opportunity not. I got a chance, I'm getting a chance to get back on my feet and start over again. And I'm married again, thank the Lord. Yep, I thought I was gonna never do that again, but I always say it too. Only if God permit, and this time, y'all, guess what?
God permit.
Hawk them is.
That is so true. But guess what, y'all? It's time for me to vamp now. But while it's on my mind, naturally high, less sober, we'll be live streaming later on at 7:45 p.m. tonight. So please, if you able, please be there.
Oh, you bring your ass to go get up.
Well, I want to thank everybody who took the time and the chance to watch Stargell's World with me, the Bonafide G, certified true, Atlanta, Georgia born, coming to you straight out of Burlington, North Carolina. Not afraid to yell out what's real, speak what I feel. The boss with the hot sauce, the king with the real thing, the prince with all the sense, the hound with the crown, the dog with it all. Carlos Stargell, the last, because after they made me, they broke the mold. Yeah. And those who haven't subscribed, please feel free to hit that like and subscription bell.
Oh, you bring your ass to go get up.
One-on-one live is always open, available, optional, and guests are sure enough welcome. Now, if you don't want to be seen or heard, hit the like and subscription bell. I'll be satisfied, and that will be acceptable as well. Again, I will be back 7:45 tonight with Naturally High, Less Sober with me, Lo, and my co-host, my cousin who's crazier than me, Dee Mouse. So hopefully, I'm gonna say this to Dee Mouse if she's watching it. 7:45, I expect for you to
Get your ass, son.
right on. So until then, y'all, God bless you, love you. Y'all be good, take care of yourselves and each other. Follow those basic instructions before leaving Earth. Keep living righteous, remain humble, and let's all continue to strive to act on one accord. So until 7:30, 7:45 tonight, peace, two fingers, I'm out of here like last year. Catch you at 7:30. Holler! Ooh.
Yeah.